Excavators are important and widely used equipment in construction industry. Their general purpose is to excavation, but other than that they are also used for many purposes like heavy lifting, demolition, river dredging, cutting of trees etc. Excavators contains a long arm and a cabinet. At the end of long arm digging bucket is provided and cabinet is the place provided for machine operator. This whole cabin arrangement can be rotatable up to 360 degree which eases the operation. Excavators are available in both wheeled and tracked forms of vehicles. Backhoe is another widely used equipment which is suitable for multiple purposes. The name itself telling that the hoe arrangement is provided on the back side of vehicle while loading bucket is provided in the front. This is well useful for excavating trenches below the machine level, and using front bucket loading, unloading and lifting of materials can be done. Dragline excavator is another heavy equipment used in construction which is generally used for larger depth excavations. It consists a long length boom and digging bucket is suspended from the top of the boom using cable. For the construction of ports, for excavations underwater, sediment removal in water bodies etc. can be done by dragline excavator. Bulldozers are soil excavating equipment used to remove the topsoil layer up to a certain depth. They use a sharp-edged wide metal plate at their front, which can be lowered and raised using hydraulic pistons. They are used for the removal of weak soil or rock strata, lifting of soil. Graders, also known as motor graders, are used in construction to level the soil surface. They contain a horizontal blade between front and rear wheels and are lowered into the ground while working. They are also used to remove snow or dirt from roads, flatten the surface of soil before laying asphalt layer, and remove unnecessary soil layer from the ground. Wheel tractor scrapers are earth-moving equipment used to flatten soil surface. The front part contains a wheel tractor vehicle and the rear part contains a scrapping arrangement such as a horizontal front blade, conveyor belt and soil collecting hopper. When the front blade is lowered onto the ground, the blade digs the soil above the blade level and the soil excavated is collected in the hopper through a conveyor belt. When the hopper is full, the rear part is raised from the ground and the hopper is unloaded at a soil dump yard. Trenches or trenching machines are used to excavate trenches in soil. They are available in two types, chain trenchers and wheel trenchers. Chain trenchers have a fixed long arm around a digging chain, while wheel trenchers have a metal wheel with a digging tooth around it. Both types of trenchers are available in tracked and wheeled vehicle forms. Loaders are used in construction sites to load materials such as excavated soil, demolition waste, and raw materials. They can be tracked or wheeled, with wheeled loaders being widely used and tracked or crawled loaders used in sites where wheeled vehicles cannot reach. Tower cranes are fixed cranes which are used for hoisting purposes in construction of tall structures. Heavy materials like pre-stressed concrete blocks, steel trusses, frames can be easily lifted to required height using this type of equipment. They consist mast, which is the vertical supporting tower, jib, which is operating arm of crane, counter jib, which is the other arm carries counter weight on rear side of crane, and an operator cabin from which the crane can be operated. Paver or asphalt paver is pavement laying equipment which is used in road construction. Paver contains a feeding bucket in which asphalt is continuously loaded by the dump truck, and paver distributes the asphalt evenly on the road surface with slight compaction. However, a roller is required after laying asphalt layer for perfect compaction. Compactors or rollers are used to compact the material or earth surface. Different types of compactors are available for different compacting purposes. Smooth wheel rollers are used for compacting shallow layers of soil or asphalt. Telehandlers are hoisting equipment used in construction to lift heavy materials up to required height or to provide construction platform for workers at greater heights. It contains a long telescopic boom which can be raised or lowered or forwarded. It can be attached to the end of telescopic boom based on the requirement of job. Feller buncher is a heavy equipment used to remove large trees in the construction field. It cuts the tree and grabs it without felling, making the job easier for loaders and dump trucks. Dump trucks are used in construction sites to carry the material in larger quantities from one site to another site or to the dump yard. Generally, in big construction site, off-road dump trucks are used. These off-road dump trucks contains large wheels with huge space for materials which enables them to carry huge quantity of material in any type of ground conditions. Pile boring equipment is a type of construction equipment used to create bored piles in concrete or cement mortar. It is used to make boreholes in the construction site to install precast piles. Another heavy equipment used in construction site is pile driving equipment in case of pile foundation construction. This equipment lifts the pile and holds it in proper position and drives into the ground up to required depth. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.